Good morning, gamers, and today we're going to continue now again the series Ohio Game Models. Yeah, not just kidding. We're going to continue of the series, which is called Ayakashi Akashi. The last time we just got like the tits and myths of like the stories where they got the library within these people over here, our students at the school in the library. I don't know what I'm saying, but we're going to continue now. Did I save? Oh yeah, I got already saved. Nice. Alright, this one. Alright, time to go. Equals it. And you know something's gonna happen right now. You know something's gonna happen. You know bad shit's gonna happen. Okay. Class is over. Well then, ikuzu. Yeah. See you later. Mata ne. Sate. I don't like this one. No, I don't like this one. Now then. Time for the usual. Just as I started toward my destination, something made me stop in my tracks. Nandesu ka? Huh? What did it do again? Oh no, here they are. Mister? Where are you going, mister? You can go anywhere, right, mister? Oh, you kids, sorry, but I'm in a hurry. Is this our first time meeting? It's not, is it? It might not be the first time, maybe. Oh, they know. What's the big answer? No, but if time was reborn, they should be my first time meeting these kids. If that implies they kept their memories then. Hey, you... Huh? Well, I was thinking the children vanish again like before. They're the Ayakashi, dude. Seriously, what are those kids? Forget it. I need to hurry. Oh no, where are we going now? This time, I don't like this one. Anything this guy? You can Enju? A man wearing a pox mask and a police uniform spoke to me with a sigh. Hey, Asagiri. As usual, let me dig around a little. I don't see the old lady with you today. Cause it's an urgent matter. Well, you're at it. Write something out to give you permission to enter the archives. Even if you used to be one of us, we really ought to follow procedure. Can I spend one of the papers I earned while I was active? I got a 64 or so left, I bet. Ah, shit, I get it. Get into your business and get out. Yeah, what a close-minded man. Go hit your head on a block of tofu and die. Damn it, this is such an unlucky day. Hey, I was just talking to myself. Don't sweat it. Ah, sure. Well then, I'll feel free. Okay, the archives. What do we got here? These archives where the police kept the records and any past incidents. Besides public newspapers, they also kept the sort of information that gets suppressed from the public. I'm looking for cases in recent years where students or kids around that age had a serious illness or even died. I'd be past this if you could bring them straight to me. Don't push your luck. Normally wouldn't even get let in here. Figures. Plus, more than half of these have the names redacted. The stop here does, sure. But even I wouldn't go helping you out further without a word up to my superiors. Guess not. Considering that there's still an awful lot of secretive cases down here. You can cope with nice words alone. Nope. It would be a lot faster if these files just had the names. If that's the case, then you can tell me the names. You can tell me the names of those you expect you might find. I won't say you will know everything, but I believe I've got a handle on at least the materials in here. Oh, you still spend your days reading through all this stuff? It comes in handy at times like this. Would it kill you to compliment me instead? The time you spend reading materials is time spent neglecting your duties? But anyway, this is a race against time. There are 12. I'll list them all. 12? That sure is a lot. Don't ask my reasons, I can't even afford my time to explain. Got it. Daijoubu desu ne. Oh my god, I just like the music of it, dude. You know, the classic Chinese, like Japanese. I think, is that Koto? Koto, I think that's the name? I don't know, I forgot. But yeah, after I listed all of the students' names, Asagiri dug through files silently, then returned to me with a single bundle of papers. And this got is about the only one that sounded familiar. Someone drowned in a river, leaving them in a critical condition? Right? The kid's name was Riku Takasu. I see, so wait, hold on. This article's from 6 years ago? That's right. It says it was age 8 at the time. Some kids grow up fast, but surely you can always tell the difference between an 8-year-old and a 14-year-old. 14, huh? That would be pushing it. Well, this still might be a clue. Also right. There's not much info left here, but I've heard that something went down related to the Ethiopian conglomerate. It might be something in the lock from there, but they don't have the authority to open it. I see. And besides the near drowning I showed you, I know I've heard a couple of those names before. Is that true? Yeah, I just feel like there was something, but I have to check to be sure. Well, I'm curious about that too. But I'll go searching for cases of serious illness first. I'll assist. 29. 29! Seems that that's it for today. Still, we've been narrowing it down so much. There's sure a lot of incidents. Enough that, I'm out all day sometimes. There are many incidents, but suicides have been an issue in recent years. That's rough. Oh! Do you know any incidents involving twins around age 5? A boy and a girl? Nah, that's a bizarrely specific scope. Twins alone are rare, but I don't know of any recent cases where any fell ill or died. Right? That's fine. These ones are more important anyway. Thank you. So I bet my notes will disappear tomorrow, so I better memorize as much as I can. What does that mean? Just ignore that from me. If I find any info related to those familiar names you told me, I'll send it over at a later date. Within the day would be best. Those things memory as soon as you learn them. What's got you in such a hurry? I've got a lot going on, right? If you insist, I won't probe too deeply. I think you two are all on such a level that we'd never dare stick our heads into them anyway. I got a wonderful talent for knowing what's what. You know that? Well, sorry to intrude. See you. See you, ne. Bye bye, Johnny. Alright, I'm back. Oh, you're all looking more obedient than I expected. That's because I was keeping watch of them. I mean, I doubt many of us would dare attempt to cause a big stir in a situation like this. What are you doing, teacher? Just looking up incidents in recent years where kids around your age got seriously ill or were considered dead. I see, you mentioned that Ayakashi don't grow since their bodies are dead. That's right, but before that, what's this thing? Oh, there's a scarecrow that took your place, Ray-chan. It's a spitting image! Spitting, you say? I mean, other teachers passed by a couple of times and they never noticed. Really now? So what are we doing now? To put it simply, seeking the Ayakashi. So how indeed are we going to identify the Ayakashi from among us? The way to stop an Ayakashi was to identify its cause of death, right? You got it. Putting together educated guesses, we'll nail down the cause of death. That sounds pretty difficult to me. Yeah, it's a tricky situation to be sure. Because it's not just who did it and how they died, everything else is ambiguous too. But we need to identify them today or someone will die. Mr. Yoinara, what if we can't identify them? In that case, I'll have a hard time coping. According to Rokuda, it sounds like they came to the classroom at some point and thinking I'll stay the night here. If I can catch sight of it, I should be able to suppress it with some rubber methods. Forceful measures, I see. Well then, it'll be a waste of time to keep prattling on it about tedious stuff. Let's hold a whodunit trial. Oh, you mean the thing where you try to find who broke a vase? Or spilled some ink? Epic pit, right? We're looking for a culprit right now. So, I know you love to use fancier words for things, Sui-chan. Rude, there's an awful lot of mischief lovers in this class. I mean, children have more energy than anybody, right? The windows and walls of this school are much too brittle. No, Zero, you're just too powerful. Well, I think the format is easy enough to understand. Then, as the class president, I'll direct the trial as usual. Hear me! I'll direct it today! Huh? Why, you Rokuda? Just think about it, Kashima-chan. Who's suspected by the whole class yet the most innocent right now? No need for any deeper consideration. It will be the victim, Shirokuro, yes? You got it. And I should trust you because of that? Trust me and just remember. Have I ever lied to you outside of some sort of game, Kashima-chan? I'll leave the victim to Kurokuro today. He said, alright, Mr. Yoinara. Sure. Why am I saying? But Kurokuro, try not to say any more than you have to. When have I ever said too much? As you reply, huh? You don't have to force your mouth shut. Whoa, you're trying to keep me down? Are we talking violence? Violence? And saying it sounds like you're going to drag out this discussion. Relax, I'm not the type to take detours on the way to my destination. Alrighty, let's begin, Yai-chan. Righty. Now then, let's begin the Wardinate trial. Stand, bow, be seated. This is nice. It's usually a privilege reserved for the class president. You're getting off topic already. I know, well, as the victim, allow me to give my report first. Yep. No, it changes. Report. Seat number 12, Rokuro Yamakagashi. Here's my report. On that day, I went straight home, then kicked back and thought about what fun stuff I'd be doing the next day. Was event-side, as Yoi-chan said, when suddenly my head spun. But when it came to, I was here in this classroom. And even though I totally changed into lunchwear, I was wearing my uniform. And then while I was thinking to myself, what happened? Well, it's happened in a blink. My guts and everything were saying hello from out of my stomach. After that, I could only think a single thought. I'm dying. Yep, like that. A black fog covered my vision. Being was secondary at that point. Next thing I knew, I popped out of my own body. You might not get what I'm talking about, but even I didn't know what was going on, and then experienced it. Then I saw it. My crudely mutilated corpse. And Kashima-chan, standing in the back of the classroom, looking at my corpse just like I was. After that, my senses totally went. It was pitch black. When I came to, I was at school with 0. Ooh, that's strange, dude. It's quite a bit strange. Rokuro, what was that last part? My crudely mutilated corpse? No, after that. Kashima-chan was there looking at that corpse with me. Why didn't you mention this before? Because I had to air it out in front of everyone like this. And investigations is pretty important where things get revealed, right? It's like a crime show, you know? You chase the culprit to a clip and question them there. This classroom is not clip, Yui-chan. Though personally, I might call it a little slice of hell. I see. So after the report, any suspicious parties over statements? I remember absolutely nothing, so you can say, but I remember. Was certain it was Kashima? Well, she had the most frighteningly icy look I'd ever seen in Kashima-chan. With the face, the hair, the height, it had to be Kashima-chan, yep, no doubt. Kashima, calm down. Stay calm and tell me as much as you can remember about what you were doing. That's all you need to do for me right now. Yes, I understand. Next report? Oh yes, statement. Sheet number 1. Kashima Akibona, giving my statement. In that day I went home without taking any real detours. At home, I did my homework, then did chores around the house. I ate dinner, had a bath, and got ready for tomorrow, and I slept. I believe I went to bed around 10 PM. And the next day, it's as you already said, Mr. Yoinara. I came to school after Yuki. Yuki had collapsed. I contacted Iya and she came right away, then brought you to us. Damn it. That's all. Then it is impossible for you to attack me? You would see when Ayakashi attacks when they lose control of themselves. When would they regain their senses? Well, like you say, they lose control. Often the Ayakashi won't be able to move for a while after running amok. So I see, in that case, in order to have done it, she would need ample time to spare. Supposing everything Kashima-chan just said was true, that is. I'm not telling any lies here. Well, the last step is to get additional statements. If anyone has additional input questions related to what this two just said, raise your hand and speak. Excuse me. Okay. So this shit again is... if students have important things to say, you'll be able to ask for details. If you get stuck, select the question mark icon. Okay then. Oh, this one? Alright, let me just say first, because goddammit, this game is quite a bit long right now. Okay. Oh, so where should we go this time? Let's go from bottom to top, or up to bottom. I don't know what the hell you want. Okay, so let's go with Iya. Let's go with Iya. Okay, ask for more. I got a statement about Kashima-chan. Since we agreed to hang out the next day, I wonder what she wanted to do, so I talked to her with the chat function in the phone. Of course, there's no tangible proof since time's been set back. But I think we chatted at around 6 PM. And around 9 PM. We even did a final confirmation of our plans. So it seems Iya communicated with Kashima on that day. And it seems to be consistent with Kashima's statement. Alright, so let's go with here. Too complicated for Minnow. You... On that day, well, I didn't have any particular contact with those two. Then... I have a statement on Rokuro. Ask for more. Since because we always go to and from school together, and that he went straight home is the truth. I was so telling when it might rain again after all. Seems Zero accompanied Rokuro home on that day in question. Still, I'm lacking the evidence from around the time of the Ayakashi attack. Iya and Zero's additional statements should prove helpful to me. Now the question is which statement to link with who. We're selecting speakers and connecting statements. If you choose the right statement, you may be able to advance the discussion. I don't know about that. I finished, so I don't remember much. I lack juicy input this time around, so as much you must count on someone else. Rokuro, you might not get what I'm talking about, but even I didn't know what was going on and I experienced it. Then I saw it. A crudely mutilated corpse. And Kashima-chan standing in the back of the classroom. Looking at the corpse just like it was, and that makes sense. Yeah, it seemed right. Should I link under statement with Rokuro statements? Link statements? Yep, let's try. I talked to Kashima. Rokuro speaks the truth that he went straight home. That one, right? Nope, I'll think this over some more. Not that one? Okay. Sorry, Mr. Yoinara, I remembered it again. I have a simple question. Did Madame Kashima even ever have a chat at some point? Okay, let's ask one more. But at the time, I believe such a thing might peel a character, but otherwise allow her to have committed the crime. Unfortunately, however, I care not for that kind of thing myself. Let's say you ask someone who might have talked with her. True, there was someone who had a conversation with Kashima, then it would give her an alibi. Someone who might have a chat with Kashima, huh? That thing I went home, okay. Not bad, no, I think some more. Let's just talk to them. Sorry, Mr. Yoinara, okay. I'm curious about Rokuro. It seemed like story about this dead and all, but I just can't explain it. What if Rokuro actually saw it after all? It also seems like it'd be hard to appear a statement for proving that story. Harata's right. Confirming Rokuro's statement is still probably the more difficult task. But should be told he is the victim. If I want to draw connections, I should probably focus on Kashima's statement. Okay, let me say first. Say first. Okay. Rokuro. Okay. Are we good, right? Alright, so making statements. This one, right? Nope, I think it's over for somewhere. Nope, that doesn't that one. Okay. Make statements. I talked to Kashima with the chat function on the phone. Okay, that one. Okay, let's go with that. Okay then. According to Iya, she was chatting with Kashima in the time frame Rokuro gave. Right, we had chats about what we'd do tomorrow twice. Just like Kashima-chan says. At 6 PM we were having a chat. And also around 9 p.m., we had another to finalize our plans. If that's the truth, it might have been top for Kashima-chan to kill me. Considering what Yui-chan said earlier about Ayakashi being immobile after they run wild, of course, even I wasn't convinced about Kashima-chan cause of that expression. Even if it looked like her, couldn't imagine that look on the real one's face. You mean? Hey, my report was just that you were looking at my corpse with me. I never said anything like Kashima-chan must be the killer, did I? What the hell? Okay, hang on, Kashima. Why did you mention it all that? Why did you mention it at all then? I was just thinking if she was the killer, it'd be nice if I could make her slip up. I'm getting more concerned about letting Roku direct this by the second. Oh, guess you were starting to regret letting me direct this, huh, Yoi-chan? Am I reading Ayakashi or what? No. Besides, can Ayakashi kill other Ayakashi? Nope, the killing to life. Generally, they wouldn't attack an Ayakashi who's already lost her life. Well, then it's 100% not me. Not 100%, but sure. In fact, you say killing to life, are they the kind to kill again and again? Well, to know, to put it simply, I guess I'd say they seek living bodies. Which is why not only killing someone, but reverting it like they did here. It's baffling to me. And so they're just searching for somebody to take the place of. Then what was that Kashima Rokuro so? There is the possibility emerging that it was an imposter. Among Us? Imposter? They're technically Ayakashi that can alter their own appearance. But if that's the case, they didn't just lose control of themselves, they attacked at least partially of their own volition. Or perhaps they created an illusion or they have some special intelligence, or just a third entity. Is Ayakashi hiding with Minna? That sounds disastrous indeed. But if that were the case, I'd be curious why this all coincided to happen at the same time. Perhaps the timing of an Ayakashi losing control of themselves is fixed? Generally, it's said to occur after anywhere from 3 to 5 years. I'd be more willing to buy that they found collaborators and it was intentional. This isn't tough to unravel. All that aside, I wonder why it looked like Kashima-chan. If you could say she of all people might be liable to kill me? But if you don't think that yourself? No, I don't. The Kashima-chan I knew wouldn't. But she's such a coward. It'd be impossible. Is that it? Just give me a thought. Are Ayakashi over being Ayakashi? It depends on the situation, but varying special circumstances, most don't realize it after they revive, and neither does everyone else. But most Ayakashi will eventually realize they're different from those around them due to their body not maturing. In some cases, when they lose control, they snap out of it to find there's a corpse in front of them. At the very least, I suppose it's fair to conclude that the Ayakashi who attacked Rokuto was aware of killing him. That's right. I think it's very likely. In that case, we come to questions about why we won't sign. For instance, bringing that up at present will just make things more confusing. Right now, I'd like to grasp a bit more about the identity of the Ayakashi. Our statements are just making two parallel lines at this rate. You want to get info, right, Yuri-chan? I was getting curious about that. Something about incident, wasn't it? Yeah, in the past few years. And were there any cases of interest? The only one with the clear name was Riku Takasu, who experienced a near drowning in a river. Riku? True, I didn't really drown in a river a long time ago. But that was when I was 8 years old. If we stopped growing at 8, people would probably notice, huh? Indeed, Riku clearly looks to be the same age as us. It's a little hard to agree with someone as huge as Ryukun saying it, but it also sounds like there was some incident with the Tsupriki conglomerate. Tina, do you know anything about that? Oh my, I suppose you'd be referring to Potter. Occupying such a high position as he does, I would not doubt he does his share of dirty deeds to maintain it. If I may offer a warning, Mr. Yoinara, you may find yourself put 6 feet under if you dig too deeply. Tina-chan, that's way too scary to be saying casually. There are many things in this world you are better off not knowing, you see. Then... Mr. Bell! Class is over. We don't know who the Ayakashi is. If we just go home, won't somebody die tomorrow? There's been no indication that someone will certainly die, however. By the same token, there's no guarantee we'll be safe either. There's even a chance I'll end up like that myself. And furthermore, possible the people besides us right now could be killers. Do we just have to endure this suspicion and dread until they're found? And if we all split up, the story will get harder to put together. But what more can we do? A sense of impatience and awareness permeated the room. What can I say to calm the students down? Well, I guess I'll say something then. Is there something else you haven't been telling us? No, I just thought of it now. If we're really among us, attack me again tonight, dear Ayakashi. Ooh. Hey now, Rokudo, what are you even saying? Now here's provoking. I was just curious, plain and simple. But whether they care to listen to us. They probably got control of themselves right now, so they'll understand me, right? That's not what I... Wait, in that case, you can attack me too. Huh? Don't worry, teacher. I have faith in my sturdiness. I won't die that easily. Oh, that's not what I'm trying to say. You guys don't have to do what I was soon going to do. Mr. Yoinara, you mean? You decided to stay here tonight, so if you're gonna attack me. Are you strong, Mr. Yoinara? Listen, Ayakashi. Sure. But see, if I were an Ayakashi, I definitely wouldn't attack Yui-chan. But it's obviously just get smacked down, right? If they're attacking with intent, then yeah, that's true. But when they lose control and Ayakashi makes a beeline for whatever light, one of them. I mean, Mario always told me I got a tendency to attract Ayakashi due to some special aspect of my bloodline. I got a powerful barrier to protect my bed at home, but today I'll be in an empty classroom. I just hope I'll be able to see something about the Ayakashi's intentions. This is how it is. Everybody go home and rest easy. As if you can feel relieved, you don't need to be sacrificed either. I'm the one that's got experience being a sacrifice, you know? You'll listen to your superiors. And if I really die, you're free to cry for me again. You didn't cry? Calm down, Kashima-chan. Hey, why don't we all head home together at least part of the way? Sure. Indeed, that would be a good idea. I suppose that may ease our minds a bit. See you, Mr. Yoinara. Right. Oh no, that's not good. After Rokuto's remarks, the students' earlier unrest appeared to have been diminished, if only slightly. By no means was anything certain, but maybe they felt the chances of me being attacked had lessened. As ironic as that may sound. Now here begins the real battle. Yoi-chan! Just as I sat down to think about tonight, I heard a voice near my ear. Okay. Gonna go end this one of gamers. Very nice. Very nice indeed. But I don't know how much longer this game wants, actually. I'm kind of curious what can actually be the game. What can actually entangle us in the near future. But for now, I'm gonna go end this one of gamers. What the fucking logo that was. Okay, I'm gonna go end this one of gamers. Like, subscribe, all of the shit, comment, notification bell. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time. Oh,